What's up, y'all, and welcome to another video. We've got another PSA return today. So we got that to look forward to. Yeah, I haven't been doing as many videos. Like I said in a previous one, I'm pretty sure I'll be sticking mostly to PSA returns, submissions, and collection pickups if I remember to actually film them. But we will get right into it. So if you want to check out my submission video, you can, and we can kind of like go over the grades and kind of what I predicted. I did predict a 10 for this 11th movie Giratina promo. What a cool card. I think this card goes for around $100 right now. $120. I think that's a little undervalued, honestly. I'm going to keep this one in my collection for a bit. I really like the card. And I'm very happy that it hit a 10, which is what I was expecting for that one. This one kind of surprised me. I was hoping for a 10 on this card, the Charizard VMAX from the UPC, Charizard UPC. These go for, I would guess, like anywhere between $80 and $100 still, because the 10s are actually relatively hard to hit. Left to right centering on this one is a little off, but within the 60-40 parameters. It kind of goes to show that if you're submitting to PSA, you really don't, the card does not need to be perfect. Like, there is a tiny bit of whitening there. Yeah, right there. And right there. So, you know, you can have a tiny little speck of whitening and still get a very nice Gem Mint 10 card. So we have those two. Next up, we've got the Espeon and Deoxys. This one came out of a special collection box during the Sun and Moon era, and I just think it's a really cool card. This came out in a time that I was not collecting, so it was really cool to get this in a collection. I did well enough on the collection that I'm going to be able to add this to my personal collection for free, and I'm totally fine with it being a 9. It is pretty clean. Like, you know, thinking about the differences between this card and that Charizard, you know, they're pretty close together, close in quality. This one, top to bottom centering is a little off, and the left to right a little bit as well. So that may be part of the reason it got the 9, which is totally fine. I think it's like a $40 card in a 9. Next up, we have the Inteleon VMAX. Very cool alternate art of one of the starter Pokemon from the Sword and Shield era. Kind of an underrated line, I think. I like the Inteleon line of Pokemon, and it's nice to get this one in a 10. Very clean card. I think these go for about 80 or so in a 10. So a lot of 10s, as you can see, but we did hit some 9s. Here's the Pikachu V. I kind of expected a 9 on this one, top to bottom. Definitely thicker on the top than the bottom. Enough so to bring it down to a 9. I was hoping, you know, back centering is actually pretty good, but that front centering top to bottom was enough to bring it down. Not a big deal. Sometimes you take some shots and you miss. But overall, this submission was a big hit. We've got the Venusaur from Celebrations in 10, and I'll go ahead and bring over at the same time the Blastoise from Celebrations in 10. These are $5 cards raw, grade relatively easily, and go for about $60 to $70 in a 10, I suppose. As a seller, I should say, yeah, you should buy this from me. I would not buy these from me. I would pick up some raw copies and grade them yourself. But that being said, I'm very happy that they came back 10s, and those will be going on my eBay. Last Pokemon card from the submission. We've got this nice Mew V alternate art. I really like this card a lot. Part of me does wish I would just keep this card, but it's over $100. You know, maybe like $120 in the 10. I'm happy to grab the 10, and that one's going to be up for sale too. Top bottom on the back is almost as off on this one as that Pikachu was on the front, which shows that PSA does value that front centering more than the back, which makes sense, and I'm totally fine with that. Okay, so those are all the Pokemon cards, but I do have a couple Star Wars cards. We've got the Topps High Republic Gold to 50. I'm trying to complete this set. I would love for them to all be mint 9 or better. That's kind of a goal that I also have. So I was happy to see this wreath come back a 9. Yeah, I showed in my submission video, and you can see here, kind of in the extreme light, there are some print lines on the card. So I'm happy that despite those print lines, the card was good enough in PSA's eyes to warrant a 9, which I do feel like it is still a mint card, even with those print lines. The Lorna D did not really have those print lines, and that was enough, along with some better centering, for this card to pull a 10. Very nice, clean copy of this card. This is 2 of the 20 cards I need for my collection. I have almost finished the raw collection of these cards, and I'll be getting those graded. So this was great to see that I was actually able to pull some high grades on my first shot with those cards, and hopefully you know, that test case will ring true when I submit the rest of them, and I'll receive high grades on those as well. But that's my submission that I've received back just recently, within the last week or so. Not entirely sure when I'll post this video, but I will be doing more collection pickups, submissions, things of that nature in the near future. So keep an eye out for those videos, and I hope to see you on the next one.